Oh, come on, let's go. Alright, says we are live. We'll just wait till someone says they can hear me, as per usual. I don't know how many people are going to be fucking watching this right now. This lovely live stream, as I said, I'd be streaming all of the legendary Madden rosters. But this is pretty impromptu. I didn't know I was going to have free time this weekend. I thought, why not? I said earlier in the week I would do the Patriots. And I decided just because it was a little bit more topical to do the Houston Texans with Andre Johnson and Arian Foster calling it quits in realistically the span of 2 weeks. So we will finally get to doing the New England Patriots. And this is kind of rough because people know I'm not a big fan of the New England Patriots. But I'm a man of the people, and I do the most requested team. So, that being said, let me know in the comment section or whatever, the chat box, what team you want to see next week. I will be streaming for sure next Tuesday. So, the most requested team in the stream for me to do legendary rosters will be the team I do on Tuesday. But today we're doing the New England Patriots, and so people keep asking me, are these rosters mine? Essentially what I did was I downloaded the top community roster for Legends, and I found that it was actually kind of underwhelming, so I went in and did a minimum. I wanted at least 10 Legends on every team. So, you know, if I'm missing anyone, I know I'm going to miss a couple people, even a couple people I know off the top of my head that I probably could have edited in here. So, I mean, don't totally shit on me. They're also someone else's roster. I'd say it's probably like 80-20 my own roster. But that is what we're going to do. So, what we are going to do is definitely ban the guy in the chat that keeps fucking dropping N-bombs. So, we're going to go ahead and block the guy with the hard N-bombs. And, yeah, well, I'm not too worried about, people are talking about the viewers. I'm not too worried about the viewers on this live stream, because this isn't really a live stream. This is more of a video that I want to go on the channel that I'm just so happening to live stream to you guys. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Legendaries Patriot roster as my boy Ed Face keeps messaging me. I don't know if he wants me to play Battlefield or if he wants me to play Overwatch. Both those games are pretty dope. We're going to start at the quarterback position, and we got 99 overall, Tom Brady. He's a 97. We all dropped to a 99, let's be honest. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. There is the debate right now whether or not he is a system quarterback or not. But we're going to have to go ahead and say that, in my personal opinion, that he is very much not a system quarterback. He is very much one of the greatest of all time, especially in the playoffs. And it'd be nice we added Matt Castle to the roster, because honestly, it can't be a legendary New England Patriot roster without having Matt Castle. We're going to go with 99 Brady. Hopefully he can get us into the playoff, because that is the end goal of this. At running back, like I said, there's... I can't remember his name. Was it Kevin Falk? Was his name? He was a running back for a long time. You had Corey Dillon, but I decided to put Corey Dillon on the Bengals. So we're just going to roll with LeGarrette Blount, who in his relatively short time with the Patriots has debatably had the most iconic runs in Patriot history over the last couple of years, man. He has had some Marshawn Lynch-esque runs. So, I mean, there's no real legends on the roster. If you bump Blunt's rating up a bit, you got Dion Lewis there. But probably a couple notable omissions here at the running back spot. I would have, if I had a little bit more time to edit all these rosters and to really dive in. Like I said, I already put probably 5-6 hours editing all these rosters. You know, a lot of these teams, I was like, let's get at least 10, and then we'll see what happens. I probably would have added Kevin Falk, but we're going to roll with Blunt. We had Devlin at fullback. Wide receivers, we had Wes Welker. I was surprised that he is still in this game, but in his prime, man, he was incredible out of the slot. I don't really know. We're going to have some crazy short routes running when we do take over with the Patriots. So we got Wes Welker here at a 92, Julian Edelman with a 92, Amendola 85, and Chris Hogan 75. Maybe Deion Branch could have made this list. I'm not going to put Randy Moss on the Patriots, even though he had that record-breaking season. You know, I don't want to have duplicate players on each roster, so if you had to say what team is Randy Moss most notable for, you would probably go with the Minnesota Vikings, but still, we still have a pretty good wide-out tandem there with Wes Welker and Edelman. Then at tight end, we're going with Gronk. He's a beast, 99. Even though I hate the Patriots, he's one of the few players on the Patriots that I do enjoy. So that's why we're going with him. Then we got Martellus Bennett. We pretty much stuck with what they had at tight end. There was a part of me that wanted me to add in Aaron Hernandez, because I am a Florida Gator, and I liked Hernandez before obviously became a murderer with gang ties. You know, the exact same thing we got rid of Deshaun Jackson on the Philadelphia Eagles for, allegedly. But we'll roll with these two at the tight end spot. Left tackle, we got Nate Solder, 83. Left guard, John Hanna, one of the more legendary Patriots of all time. He's really, he's old school, man. Well before I started watching. 93 overall for him at the guard. Center, Brian Stork. I mean, there's never really a great center there. Right guard, we brought back, we have Logan Mankins here, 91. Eventually, he did get traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but for the longest time, he was, constant Pro Bowler, constant All-Pro while on the Patriots, so we added him. And then at right tackle, we gave Vollmer a bump back up into the 90s when he was in his prime. He's definitely, he seems to be a little bit injury-prone the last couple seasons, but, when he was healthy, he is a phenomenal right tackle. Then on the defensive side of the ball, left defensive end, we're going Richard Seymour. I remember him being big-time player during that Super Bowl runs in the early 2000s. He did play a few years, I think, to end his career with the Oakland Raiders, but he was definitely most notable a New England Patriot. Then at right defensive end, we're going Willie McGinnis, one of the best New England Patriot defenders of all time. I really think I should have had my brother down here because he is he's a big-time Patriots fan. He probably would actually know a little bit, maybe, more about some of these guys than I would. Because he was definitely a bigger football fan than I was in the early 2000s. Defensive tackle, Vince Wilfork. He's back in town, 96 overall. I think what's all said and done, he's borderline top 10 Patriot of all time. Phenomenal player. Left outside linebacker, Andre Trippett. Old school guy. I don't really know a whole lot about him, but Patriot fans will. We also have Ninkovich there. Actually, probably could bump Ninkovich overall a little bit because in his prime, Ninkovich is another one of those guys that's very notable in the Patriots defense. Middle linebacker, we got Teddy Bruschi, 91. He was the heart and soul of their defense for a very, very long time. I believe he beat cancer. He had some sort of cancer or some life-threatening disease, and he was able to overcome it. And we also kept Jamie Collins on the roster, even though he's now traded to the Cleveland Browns. We figured let's stack the roster as best as we can have, and hopefully we can get into the playoffs. Right outside linebacker, Dante Hightower, great playmaker for them right now with a 91. And then the secondary, we got Ty Law, 95. You saw the cheeky pun as the title of this video. Brady is the law, and in brackets, Ty Law. Even though Ty Law literally seems like he played for half the teams in the league, he did have a couple stops in Patriots, and that was definitely his longest tenured team. So we gave him a 95. Then we got Malcolm Butler with an 85. Free safety, Devin McCourty up to a 90. He's a great free safety. And then we got Rodney Harrison back there, even though he's one of my most hated players of all time, and I think he's a fucking idiot. Literally the worst panelist out of all the ex-players. I'd say him and Bart Scott are the two worst people to see, and you have to sit and listen, talk on Sundays. But definitely was a big-time playmaker for the Patriots, even though I do think he was an incredibly dirty player. But we had to put him here. Kicker, we got Vinatieri back. Vinatieri and Gostkowski. I mean, the Patriots have been very, very lucky with the talent they've had at kicker. But, I mean, Vinatieri, in my opinion, is the greatest kicker in NFL history, so we had to include him there, even at 43 years old. And then we just got some fucking random dickhead. That guy looks like Hollywood Dick. Any dick you see at... Look, doesn't that guy just look like he's the guy from school that has, the rich parents that everyone hates? He has a sick car. Fuck that guy. So, yeah, guys, those are the legendary Patriots rosters. As we jump in, as this is your first time tuning in for a stream, what we do, to kind of condense the video a little bit, because my goal is to usually keep these around an hour and a half. We're only going to play the divisional matchups, and then if we get to the playoffs, we'll see what happens. So let's jump right in. Actually, let's make sure that the depth chart is not horrendous, and then we will jump right into the season. So we got Brady, Blunt, Devlin, Edelman, Walker, Amendola, Hogan. I think I might have to put Hogan. We're going to go Hogan at 4 just because we need someone. Put Welker in the slot. No, who's better speed? Welker's a little bit faster, so we'll put Edelman in the slot, sorry, because we need Hogan on the outside. He's that bigger-bodied wide receiver. We got Gronk, Bennett, Solder. We have Hanna. We should have Stork, Logan Mankins, Vollmer, Seymour, McGinnis. Defensive tackle, we have Vince Wilfork. Can we actually put Sheard? Oh, he's only 76. That's not very good at D-tackle. Anyway, we're running a 3-4 there anyway, so we will be looking all right. Trippett, Collins, and Bruschi. Right outside is Hightower. Then we got Law and Butler. I don't think we're actually going to be pretty good here. It didn't look like they're going to fuck us over. I think we should make sure that Dion Lewis is our third down back, which it is, and we're ready to go. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's go. The Gators are losing. I know the fucking Gators are losing. Oh, that's why I streamed. I was going to officially wait. That's why the stream timer was kind of fucked up before I started to do this. Because, actually, fuck off, I'm simming. I was going to stream and I was like, well, the Gators are playing Arkansas. That's probably going to be a game they'll be, that game will be in control at halftime. It was 14-7 last I checked, but it seems like the Gators could not do anything but throw a fucking interception anytime they got in scoring position. So the updated score of that game is 21-7 at half. Fuck, man, that defense in Florida has in my opinion, well, it's my biased opinion. I think Florida has the best defense in college football. But for back-to-back years, man, they've had just shit all on offense to really help them. We'll just roll with the regular uniforms here. There's my custom Bill Belichick because I didn't want to use whoever the guy. Ryan Griffin's usually the token Patriots coach because Bill Belichick's a boss and told the game to fuck off. This one is I don't actually know what that is, what the licensing agreement is. I think it's him and Sean Payton are the two coaches that don't appear in Madden. I assume it's licensing. I'm assuming he's just no, I didn't want to sign on to that. I don't know how he opted out of it, but more power to him. I wouldn't want my fucking for how many bad years. I'm honest. I think this game's great. I really, really like this year of Madden. The last couple years have been awful, and I don't blame them for not having their name really attached to a piece of shit game like the last couple Maddens have been. But I'm a big, big fan of this year's Madden. I'll tell you that for sure. All right, let's go. First quarter drive. Okay, let's go. So the last stream that we did, you guys got to see the beast Matt Schaub throw how many? I had 39 touchdowns with him. So hopefully we can get it going. I can't remember the last time I played with Tom Brady in a Madden. It's gonna be a little bit weird having a quarterback that literally cannot run, immobile in the pocket. So we're gonna see. But the Patriots playbook, to at least the only thing that helps me out is that usually I'm the Eagles, right? So the Patriots playbook is very similar to what the Philadelphia Eagles run or have run in past. Oh my God! Come on, Blunt. I mean, we should be able to beat Miami. I don't really know why we lost that first game. I can't remember who we were playing. Arizona. I really do think the Patriots legends should be better than the Arizona Cardinals legends. So I mean, maybe that was an upset. Could be definitely considered an upset. Oh my God, we're gonna have all slants. Every pass in this thing is gonna be a little 5-yard dink and dimes because we have no presence on the outside unless Gronkowski can beat his linebacker off coverage. 3rd and 1. Like I said, we get the power run game. We should be able to get it going. Like I said, we juiced Blunt up a little bit to help him out with overall. There we go. Move the chains. But, yeah, I'm going to tell you guys right now, last night I had some graphic work done for the first time in a very long time. So you're going to see a crisp new Beast Mode TV banner across my little top of the YouTube thing there. The YouTube page, I think it looks dope as shit. Guy really, it was my vision too. The guy really, oh my God. Get jacked up. Who's that? Zach Thomas. Oh, okay, not a good start. Totally out of my control, but not a good start. Yeah, we're just going to sim. We're just going to super sim a lot. My defense needs my help. My defense is getting off the field, though. Very good job. As you know, I suck at defense, so I suck at defense in this. For some reason, I'm actually incredible at defense in my Philadelphia Eagles Connect to Franchise mode. But in this, I am just not the bee's knees. And that was face mask, 15 yards. That should be automatic first down. But, yeah, man, go check out the new graphic work I have done on the channel. I think it looks dope. You got Brian Dawkins. Obviously, I'm a Eagles channel, but you guys here for probably other teams, some of you. But I got the two most iconic players, I think, in my franchise history. Well, two of the three. I think I couldn't really find a good Reggie White picture, but I have a dope-ass pick of Brian Dawkins flexing, and then I have the... oh, shit, that was a bad pass. That was all me. What the fuck? That's what happens, man. This is... People that stream all the time in game, it's very tough to try to engage and talk while focusing against a fucking defense full of 90s. Realistically, if I was just playing, I would not have probably not have made that throw. We all do a field goal. Now it's our time for redemption. At least I can get some points here on the board, and then we can try to redeem ourselves here. But fuck, man, I'm not gonna be able to take shots downfield. So we're gonna have to have this franchise mode. We cannot play from behind at all. We're gonna have to keep games definitely within a touchdown reach because we're gonna have to dink and dime our way down the field unless blown coverage, I guess. But it's gonna be a lot of slants, a lot of crossing routes. That's the Patriots' bread and butter. So we're gonna try to hit Gronkowski as much as we can. I mean, Welker got 90 speed, but I don't really know how much I'm gonna want to challenge him. But look at that route running from Julian Edelman. Conserve the clock. That was a cut on a dime. That was a beautiful route there from Julian Edelman. As much as I don't really want to compliment them. So you guys think the Patriots are racist because almost all their good players are fucking white? Like I remember when Jacoby Brissett started that game. I can't remember what week it was. Come on, cut that in a dime. Wes Welker, you have 98 catching. I remember Brissett started at quarterback. I'm like, that's the first black quarterback ever to start for the Patriots. Something outrageous like that. And I was like, no, that's kind of racist. That's a little risque. All right, we're gonna need our superior route running here to take into effect as Welker catches it and then fucking somehow wants to go back behind the line that we need to get. But 3rd and inches. We'll go running back wheel because Dion Lewis should be in our backfield here. Oh, of course, we got to have Garrett Blunt in. Catch that. Oh, let's fuck this guy up. Boom! Boom! Oh, there we go. Looks like I got tackled by the hair, but 1v1? I don't think so, bruh. We'll call a timeout. We don't want to rush it. Crow flat will be the option. People keep asking where's Randy Moss. He missed the beginning. I don't want duplicate players on rosters, and I don't think you'll find very many people that will say Randy Moss is more a New England Patriot than he was a Minnesota Viking. So Randy Moss will be on the Vikings video whenever that comes up. Like I said, guys, throughout the chat, let me know what team you want to see on Tuesday for the legendary rosters, and I will do that. I have no agenda when it comes to these legendary rosters. I'm going to be literally whomever is the most requested. But I think Vikings. I saw Vikings pop up there quite a bit. I've seen Raiders when the last stream was the team that just got beat out. So, could be one of those two. Both those teams are going to be stacked. There's going to be lots of players we could use on those teams. But, like I said, choice is your guys. So we're going to have to at least try to get some points on the board here and tie it. I definitely don't want to find ourselves in an 0-2 hole after what I could say is a surprising loss to the Arizona Cardinals. This route running by Julian Edelman. Oh, fuck. Stay in bounds, C4. Come on. That is incredible, though. This is stuff I don't get to experience a lot. As a Philadelphia Eagles fan and a guy that we got the touchdown automatic. Let's go. I think we'll pop in for defense here. 1st and 10. Great. Now I'm going to look bad if they fucking score some points. Eagles never have good wide receivers, so seeing a guy that can actually run routes like that is pretty goddamn incredible. Suck it, Dan Marino. Are you kidding me, Ricky Williams? All right, still a loss of 2. Keep him in front of us. We definitely should. Ty Law. I'd love to see Ty Law here make a play. Oh, you can see on the ticker there that the Bills are off to a 2-0 start, so we definitely do not want to find ourselves in an 0-2 hole, seeing how well that they're playing right now. They got Jim Kelly. They got Andre Reed. They got Bruce Smith, even though Bruce Smith is like the padding stats of defensive ends. Oh, you had one more sack than Reggie White, did ya? Oh, you played like 7 more seasons. Congrats. He was just playing for that. I hate people that just want to play for a record. I don't blame them, but you could tell when guys straight up are just playing for the records. I hate that shit. I don't know necessarily if Jerry Rice did that. Maybe it was just because he was 42 and he's, the longevity. He felt like he can continue to play. But there's something about playing to 42 that just makes me think like he was just trying to get his records so out of reach that no one will ever beat them, as opposed to like, I want to play. I have a desire to stay here in fucking Oakland and end my career with the Raiders. So I don't know. That's up to each their own on that. But, anyways, we're here on the New England Patriots, and I feel slightly dirty playing with them, but it is nice to see, wide receivers that can actually run routes, and I do like some of the players. I just hate Patriots and their Patriot fans. Like, honestly, if Tom Brady, when it's all said and done, I don't have any ill will to Tom Brady, even though they beat the Eagles. in the Super Bowl. That was more the Eagles beating the Eagles than the Patriots beating the Eagles. I mean, we had multiple missed field goals that would have gave us a lead. McNabb played horrible, but I don't. Brady, they're professional. They're not a team that like talks a lot of shit, so you don't have like a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, that's a first down. You don't have a lot of stuff to really go against them aside from like the cheating thing, which. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's kind of petty. Some of the cheating thing. I think Spygate was really bad, but the whole Deflategate stuff was nonsense. I like Gronkowski. I like LeGarrette Blount. I don't really like anyone on the defensive side of the ball that they have right now, to be honest. But, yeah. Brady's all right in my books. Gronk's good. LeGarrette Blount is a beast. And holy shit. He has like, I think I gave him like 92 carrying, and oh my god, man. This game with the Madden cheese, just trying to fuck you every now and again. They'll be like, oh really, you got a guy there with 90 plus carrying, and we have a guy with literally like 68 hit power. Well, here's a fumble. This will hit Gronk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck, that was ball. Oh my god, that was great. That was great. Highlight play right there. Oh, Gronkowski's a beast. Would have been nice to get that in the end zone there, but whatever, man. That was, oh my god. That's like, I remember was it this year or last year? Remember they did the most feared, they made like that 8-foot tall Gronk? That's what he looked like on that motherfucking play. Then again, I don't play Ultimate Team. It's a scam. So, oh my god, 73, get the block, man. That should have been untouched into the end zone. I will go with the toss. I wouldn't mind having actually Dion Lewis in here for a little bit better speed, especially with Blount fumbling it. Luckily, we were able to recover, but that fumble... Okay, just gets goddamn Bill Goldberg speared in the backfield. Cool. Some guy asked me, do I like Terrell Owens? I don't really like Terrell Owens. He had a great year, probably the best year I've ever seen for an Eagles wide receiver, but I mean, everything else, like the way he handled everything else was very, very, very annoying. As we fuck up there a little bit, we should have just ran and ate some clock. But we got Vinatieri, we got the greatest kicker in NFL history. Squeaks it in. That was actually not the best. I've never missed. There you go. The streak of me never missing a field goal in my live streams continues. Because that's what I know people are here watching. They're here to watch the incredible field goals that you will see. Let's actually, we'll play some safe coverage here. Because like I said, we can hold to a field goal. They have to get a touchdown here, so it's on them to make plays. We just need to not fuck up, and I'm confident that I can do that at the very least. Even though they got Dan Marino here, they got no timeouts. Let's do it. Let's keep them in front of us. We're not going to have any we're not bringing any nickel blitzes. We're not bringing any safety blitzes. We're not bringing any corner blitzes. We are going to play base defense, keep everything in front of us, and that's how we're going to at least try to squeak out with the dub. Cover 2 Buster. I got some Blue Mountain Dew. I wish I could get sponsored because I'd be 100% sponsored by Blue Mountain Dew. It's the best drink you can ever have. Oh, yeah. I'm not a big pop guy, guys, but I'll tell you, if you can get Mountain Dew Voltage. I know some of you guys in America, you get, I think you guys have Baja Blast Mountain Dew. Like I said, I'm not a big pop guy at all. I'm not some, like, health nut, but I'm just not a real big pop guy. But I saw this Baja Blast. It's like this goddamn, like, as we get the sack, there we go. Hightower with the sack. Baja Blast, I think it's at Taco Bell or something like that. It looks dope as fuck. We don't get that here, so the closest we got is Voltage. It's pretty much liquid Skittles. It is great. It gives me the energy to really, really excel here as a YouTuber. Get the sack, man! Oh my god! Well, that was decent coverage, I guess. That was D-line's fault, man. You gotta get off your motherfucking blocks there. The roster is not available yet because it's my hard work, and I have seen a couple times on YouTube people get fucked with rosters, especially where I'm doing this, like I'm releasing these one by one. I know 90% of you, maybe 98% of you wouldn't do what I'm worried about. But I don't want to release these rosters where I've only done 3 and have someone else that's a YouTuber, a smaller channel, use my rosters to make their own videos. I'd much rather at least get video out of each, and then I'll release them to everyone, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it is what it is. Are you kidding? Oh my god, what is 10 doing? That could have been like the cheesiest, oh thank god. That could have been the cheesiest end to a game I've ever seen. How did that happen? But I will eventually release these rosters once they're all done. Or maybe when I get down to the end. Oh, that's a false start. Move him back, ref. Fake Belichick. Fake Belichick. It's very, very chirpy right now at the referee. I have no idea. Like, they're gonna be sooner than later. Like I said, I was originally gonna do one stream a week, so I mean I need to go through 32 weeks to get these done. But like I said, some weeks you'll have 3 streams, some weeks you'll have 2. I don't think my game plan is not to have any less than 1. But I'm gonna say 2 streams a week, so that's 2 rosters as we get the pick. Nope, 1 second left. We're giving them another fucking chance. So you guys will probably be able to download these rosters, I would say, around Christmas time. So it's my Christmas gift to you guys. Someone asked me what the prediction is for the Eagles and Giants this weekend. If you want to ask, I honestly think the Eagles are going to lose to the Giants. You're going to hear it here first. But history says that the Eagles have the Giants number. But I just have a gut feeling that it's going to be a streak ender. This is where the rails come off. We didn't address wide receiver, and Josh Huff's gone. There's off-field distractions. I just have a dark feeling that the Eagles are not going to win this fucking game. But if you're a bookie, history against the Eagles have owned the New York Giants. So, obviously I'm pulling for them. I think they can win. But if you told me right now, like, to bet money on this game, I would not. I would refuse to bet money because I just have a gut feeling that the Eagles are going to drop this one. Unfortunately. But, I don't know, man. It is what it is. My stream creeps free. Is my stream freezing for you guys or just this one guy? Because on my screen it says that it has 5 out of 5 bars for my stream health. I think it's all right. It should be good. Let me check this shit. Yeah, man, everything here looks to be all right. All right. All right, let's simulate the next week. Cool, because I would hate for this to be shitty stream, and then when I upload it later, it's going to be all sorts of fucked. Alright, we'll sim to the next one where we got... Oh, shit, I don't want to do that. We'll sim to the Bills, where we'll play again. Yeah, like I said, my thing should be... I don't know, man. It's maybe because I usually stream later at night, so I guess maybe the fucking internet usages around me might be better. But as long as it's working for the most part, we'll keep on keeping on. So that was a victory. We beat the Texans 41-17. We jump right in here to the big divisional matchup against the Buffalo Bills. Rex Ryan and his legends are going to try to get it done. We're got to stop the juice. We got the 95 overall Patriots, baby. Let's go. But yeah, people are asking why only now am I starting to stream? Nothing really changed, but for the longest time, my internet could not handle streaming. But I think because I'm doing an offline mode, it's a little bit easier on it. Because before I've tried streaming Call of Duty, where I'm using internet online, you know what I'm saying? And my internet just shit the bed. Because I would like to, even though you guys aren't here for that, most nights, if you all just do a Q&A where I'm fucking talking to you guys and answering questions, I would totally pop on Overwatch because I play Overwatch most nights that I'm not stuck with the old ball and chain. And I'd love to do that, but I just don't know if my internet can handle me playing Overwatch and live streaming at the same time. But I may try that in the future. Not so much as hey guys, I'm trying to be Overwatch. I'm going to force some Overwatch down your throat. But it's going to be more or less, I like playing Overwatch, and I would not mind while I'm playing Overwatch just to be shooting the shit with you guys, talking about football, talking about anything. But today we are with the Patriots. All right, we're playing the Buffalo Bills. As we get absolutely sacked, I think that was Bruce Smith. Oh yeah, that's going to be a nightmare. We got that low-level center. They're going to have Bruce Smith working in the middle against their guards in center. Then again, we have Hannah. It looks like Hannah's on his side, so that's the best offensive lineman in Patriot history going against the best defensive lineman in Bills history. I think we should be able to win a couple of those battles as we hit Edelman. Great route running. There we go. Make that move the chains. This guy wants a shout out. Okay, Ratty Gaming and more. That'll be your shout out. He's calling you this guy. It's not the right way to go about things, trying to grow on YouTube. But yes, nicely. So I'll give you a shout out. You guys can go check out whatever he does. Hopefully it's not child porn. Hopefully it's not, Minecraft or Call of Duty trick shots. But you go check him stuff out. I'm not going to kick him yet. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ryan Tannehill in the stream asking if I ran an NFL team, what QB would you take and choose to build around? And the answer for me would be Carson Wentz. And if you told me I had to win right now, oh my God, man. That should not have been an interception. That should have been Chris Hogan's ball all day long. If you told me I had to win right now, I'd take Ben Roethlisberger. And if you told me I had to build a franchise, I'm taking Carson Wentz, mate. I'm on the Wentz wagon. That guy, it's incredible. And I think if the Eagles had any weapons whatsoever at wideout, he'd have a lot better stats than what he had. Oh, yeah, the buddy said Blunt over Kevin Falk. Like I said, I couldn't do them all. I couldn't do every legend, and he was my number one notable mission. Kevin Falk and Andre Branch. What's that fucking name? Andre Branch? Dion Branch. Can't remember his name exactly. I remember he was great, though. He had the bunch of big plays in the Super Bowl. Those are my big two notable omissions. But I decided just to roll with Blunt because maybe I'm a little bit of a Blunt fan. I wanted to use him a little bit. But we're going to try to get some with Gronk. Gronk smash. There we go. I'm loving this, man. Gronk is a motherfucking beast. What was that guy that was really good on the draft? What does that mean? The guy that I want the Eagles to draft? Corey Davis, wide receiver out of Western Michigan, who had like 250 yards and 3 touchdowns this week, by the way. Blocked the field goal. This defense is playing great. Bill Belichick got this defense playing fantastic. Fantastic. All right, let's go with Blunt. Don't get tackled from behind. Fuck this guy up. That is at least a decent thing. If I get an open field with Blunt or Gronk, more often than not, I'm going to be able to truck the shit out of whoever's trying to tackle me. Unless we get, like, gang tackled. So, the dink and dunk is a little bit unfortunate. Like, watch this. Edelman is probably going to have, like, the nastiest fucking cut on that route. Look at that, man. He's like, that's automatic. Automatic every goddamn time. Some guys talking about Call of Duty. You're not going to see Call of Duty on this channel. The last couple of years, I've been trying to, like, force Call of Duty as in terms of content. I'm going to wait till they sell the remastered, the Infinite Warfare remastered separately, which I hopefully will be around Christmas time. And then you might see that as like background to like videos that I'm just talking about football. But as it stands right now, you're going to see the only games I'm playing is Madden. I play actually because I have to do Madden videos so much now, like one upload a day. I haven't had much time to play the new FIFA game, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would like to play it. But you're pretty much going to see Madden and maybe a little bit of Overwatch. And my buddies are trying to convince me to buy Battlefield 1. I might buy it just to play with them. But what do you guys think? If any of you guys are out there in the chat, what do you guys think? Well, if you play Battlefield 1, is it a good game? Is it a bad game? But I'll tell you what is a good game. The Patriots right now handling the Buffalo Bills. Even though we're, 11? They had 11 points somehow. Okay. How the fuck do you get 11? 9, 10, 11. So they got 3 field goals and a safety? What the fuck happened there? Someone got some explaining to do. As Hogan does not give the extra effort to get the... Should we go for it? We're going to go for this shit. I'm going for it. Oh, it's a field goal. You guys came here for world-class field goals. I hope I don't fuck this one up. That looks pretty clean. That is a clean field goal. There you go. Best field goal kicker in Madden. Best field goal kicker. Look at that. Let's go. And like I said, I don't want to try to people that are watching this for the Patriots roster and not for the live stream. Let me just get this out of the way. So, as a Call of Duty player, I played the beta for Battlefield, and I've never played Battlefield in my life. It's so much slower than Call of Duty. Is there like... I'm a run and gunner. I don't like the long sniping. The machines are... I don't know. I could take it or leave it. Where... Is it like... is there a way that you could play the game that's run and gun? Like, it's not so, like, it takes forever. Like, I'm good at Call of Duty. I can usually get, like, 30 kills a game. And when I was playing Battlefield, I wasn't sucking, but I was getting, like, maybe 10 kills a game. It's definitely a slower pace. How do you beast in that game? Like, is there, like, a run and gun, like, a special, like, a certain way you play the maps? Or, I don't know, man. I just found that game a little too slow for my taste. But the graphics look fucking good. The way I was describing it is like Call of Duty is an arcade shooter, whereas Battlefield comes off as like a war simulation. But like I said, I might have to get it. My buddies are playing it, and I don't think we're gonna be playing COD till everyone can get the remastered separately because Infinite Warfare looks like absolute shit. So good news for that is that I have on my free time. I'm gonna be playing Madden, so I'll be churning out Madden videos for you guys. As we nail another field goal, let's go. Do I play GTA? I love GTA, actually. Me and a couple of my buddies play GTA sometimes, but thing is with GTA is it's very uncensored, and a lot of those things I don't want to put up on YouTube. Things get pretty X-rated when I play GTA. A lot of times we'll call over the strippers, you know. And again, I missed the boat on that. GTA videos aren't going to do very well on my channel, and it's fun. It's one of those things where it comes into like, would it be fun putting GTA on the channel? Yeah, man. Sometimes it's a good fucking time. We'll be drinking and stuff, but also I have to watch what I'd say. Now that I'm growing, I don't want to like, you know, I gotta be a little bit more conscientious. A little bit. I'm still gonna talk like how I normally talk, which is a lot of swearing, but some things we get into get pretty dicey. And I missed the GTA boat, man. No one's going to be looking for a brand new GTA channel to follow or anything like that. So it's not worth my time and effort to really edit a GTA video. Especially GTA videos are going to be very, very long to edit. They're going to be upwards of like 2-hour sessions. So I think it's best just to do some GTA, play some of these other games in my downtime, but still keep my primary focus here on Madden. And Rob Gronkowski here in the red zone. Let's go, Gronk. They know I'm going to you, but I'm going to go to you anyways. As he drops it. Oh, Jesus. My poor videos. Yeah, but look when those came up. I made those videos when I had like maybe like 3,000 subscribers, and I did it because those videos were getting 50,000 views. When you have 3,000 subscribers and you're doing a video regardless of what it is, and it gets 50,000, like 30 to 50,000 views, it just makes sense. It's like, all right, well, I'm getting some exposure from it, and not only that, but I may actually do those videos coming, because I did it with my girlfriend, and she said that she wants to do those again. She's like, I want to be on your channel. You're growing so much. I was like, that's not the only thing growing. But I'm a little bit worried because literally I got almost half my channel in terms of viewers. I've never seen that kind of content on my channel. I don't want to have that up and people are going to be like, I don't want my kids seeing this. This is not what I subscribed for. But then that also comes back to why YouTube. I want to do videos that I like to do. And those videos are fun. Those videos are just, you know, dudes talking like dudes. It fits my demographic that I'm trying to target. So I think for those, I may do one, see how it does, see how the reception is, and then base it off, you know, take things from there. I think it's funny. I actually just think those videos are funny. I used to watch, literally don't watch any YouTubers anymore, but back in the day meaning like fucking 3 to 4 years ago, there used to be these guys called 8 Thoughts. I know he's still around. They're Call of Duty YouTubers, but they don't really talk about COD. It was 8 Thoughts, a guy named Simple Minds, and a guy named Dildo Space Boots. I can't remember his handle. But they used to do like just stuff like that, like porn star series, stuff like that. It was very, very entertaining, very, very funny. And then I actually talked to one of them, and I said, hey, man, would it be cool if I did this on my channel? And this is when I had, like I said, 3,000 subscribers. He said, yeah, man, hell, go for that shit. And I did it. And like I said, I was getting shit ton of views, and it was fun. So, like I said, I might do it one more time and see where you know, the reception is on that. But I'm preparing for the worst. It's not like one of those things where, you know, as me, I like to record a lot of things aside from the rebuilds, which I guess you guys have to wait once a week for. If you told me, like, for my Eagles Connected franchise mode, would I rather like record one, upload it, get it done, and then record one, upload, get it done, or would I rather not upload for 4 days, record 3, and then schedule them so that I have some leeway? I'd rather do that. but I'm definitely not going to take that approach with that series in case the first one doesn't work. I'm not going to deviate a lot of time to do that. As we are now 4-1 with the New England Patriots, baby. We'll take a look here at the overall stats. 5-1. This is a big time matchup against the Patriots or the Steelers. That is going to be a sick legendary roster. But we'll go to the Bills. We'll check all the stats, see who's beasting for us right now after we sim this game. But hopefully we'll be 6-1 after playing what is going to be 5-2. That was kind of expected because the Pittsburgh Steelers roster is probably, look, we lost 41-15. The Pittsburgh Steelers roster, I'd say, is the most overpowered roster in this game. Brady's doing meh. 1,900 yards, 13 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. Garoppolo got in for, I guess, a snap and threw a touchdown. Running the ball, Blunt with 494 and 2 touchdowns. Dion Lewis is vultured 4 touchdowns away from him. Receiving, Wes Welker on pace for 1,500 yards, 4 touchdowns. Chris Hogan, 303. Gronk with 330 Edelman with 400, but no touchdowns. Must be this defense that's getting us along here. Collins, 49. Hightower, 48. For the sacks, Trippett was 6.5. Seymour, 3.5. I'm not really seeing who's standing out here. There you go. That's pretty good. 4 picks for Devin McCourty. 2 for Malcolm Butler. But none of these were brought back to the house. Unfortunately, none of those have been brought back to the house. Can I do 2 rebuilds a week? Maybe. They take a long time. I already told someone asked me like how long it takes me to make one. It'll take me straight up 8 hours of doing nothing but doing it. Like no breaks, nothing like that. So it's tough for me to do really more than one. And another thing is that, I've seen some other people that do rebuilds on YouTube. People think I start drawing with these people. Literally, I have no idea who they are aside from their videos. But they did like 3 rebuilds a week, and then now they're kind of like, it's like they ran out of ideas. They didn't properly schedule everything. Like, obviously, I don't want to do 1 rebuild a week. That's 32 weeks. That's forever. But, some of these guys are uploading, like, some weeks that upload 3, some weeks that upload 2, 4. Just crazy, variances of how many rebuilds a week. And that is too much. That is just too much content. Uploading 50-minute, almost an hour-long videos, multiple ones a week. Not only will that overwork you, but that's oversaturation of content. With this, you guys, look, I went to business school. And not necessarily I'm trying to take advantage of you guys, but what you see is that people in all my other videos are like, man, when's the rebuild coming? You get not necessarily I feel like I'm talking too high and mighty of myself saying that you guys want to like, oh my god, where's the rebuild? But at least you guys are excited when that finally comes out, usually on a Friday, how it's worked out so far, that you guys get to see a rebuild. That's part of the marketing. That's why, when, fucking say you like the Baconator at Wendy's, if they only had that one month a year, you'd be like, oh man, that'd be sick if they had it all year round. But I know as fuck that 1 month of the year, I'm going to Wendy's like 4 times because that burger's the shit. That's the same way you do the rebuilds. I could certainly probably do 3-4 rebuilds a week, take them half-assed, not make them as refined as I do. But then that's oversaturation. You're going to get fed up with the burger and move somewhere else. So I don't think that some weeks I might treat you to 2, but don't get your hopes up. But that is my plan, is some weeks to occasionally have 2 a week so that it doesn't take me a full 32 fucking weeks to release all these. That being said, if you didn't check the comment section out, we're doing the Chicago Bears next. That is the next rebuild. Like I said, they ran out of teams to rebuild. And then some guy suggested maybe simulate 10 years into the rebuild and then take over. Which, that's actually somewhat interesting. That would be a different way of doing things. Look at this. Oh my god, he's slow. That should have been a first down for sure. There's different ways I could do the rebuilds, but you need to go about it a smart way because after those, I'm not an idiot. You guys like seeing. Sometimes I'll talk about the Eagles. Sometimes I'll do these legendary rosters are actually getting pretty good views. My Eagles Connected franchise mode gets around 2,000-3,000 views a video, which is great. I like doing those a lot. Those are a lot easier to do. But I'm not an idiot. I saw I got 80,000 views plus on my Lamar Jackson Miami Dolphins first rebuild. Those are what is attracting a lot of people here. And if I did all my rebuilds in like a month, then what do I do after that? My channel will stop growing. You guys, it'd be like a splurge of content, and then there's nothing. I'd run out of things to do. So I'm trying to space it out a little bit. I know it kind of sucks. I know if I was a fan of a YouTuber and I found out what I liked was going to come out at a different release schedule than what I would prefer, I'd be like, oh man, that kind of sucks. But you guys got to understand, I don't want to burn out from doing these rebuilds, but run out of shit to do. So That's the best I can give you. I'm going to say, think about it like this. You're going to get one rebuild a week, and I'm going to try. For once a month, you'll get 2 rebuilds in a week. One will come out on Monday. Right now, as it stands, rebuilds will come out every Friday. And then sometimes you might get one after the weekend if I decide, like that whole weekend, I want to do nothing but rebuilds. As Gronk drops the wide open pass in the end zone. Why not? Another thing I'm thinking about doing is so many people. Okay, first of all, people keep thinking that I shit talk that Bengal guy, and he commented actually in one of my videos, and he wasn't like hostile or anything like that. Literally, I know nothing about him. When I was thinking about doing, I saw his rebuilds. I think he has the most popular ones. I was like, man, what the fuck? I'm not a fan of his rebuilds at all. I think they're very repetitive. And I don't like the style of how he does it. But I don't care about him. I don't give a shit. I'm not like, this guy sucks. He knows nothing about football. Taking shots at him. I just don't like the style that he does. And he can come out and say, man, I'm trying to be entertaining. This C4 guy's taking it fucking... He's getting real rookies. He's try-harding. I wouldn't give a shit, man. It's 2 different styles, different strokes for different folks. But, everyone's like, you say something negative about someone, and they're like, oh my god, you're starting beef? You like taking shots fired? I literally have no idea who he is. I've watched maybe 3 minutes of his videos. Literally, only thing I watched on his videos, honestly, was I wanted to see his format on how he does his rebuilds so that when I do mine, I can either improve upon it, in my opinion, Oh my fuck. Alright, let's kill the clock here. We're only in field goal range. That's phenomenal. See how he does it, and then maybe like, in my opinion, improve upon how he does it. But man, he is the guy that has the biggest rebuilds now. I actually think, not to stroke myself up here, I think my Lamar Jackson one is like the most viewed rebuild that's come out this year, which is dope across all YouTube. I don't know, you can check the fucking stats, but like I said, no shots at him. I don't know him. I'm not gonna shit talk a guy I don't know, but I'm not a fan of his rebuilds, and I think mine are the style I want to see. My content is a reflection of what I want to do and what I want to see. But, yeah, people, I was like, you shit talking to him, you guys gotta start some sort of beef. I literally have never talked to him in my life, aside from the one time he commented on one of my videos. So, it is what it is. And, as long as I'm a confrontational guy, and if he started, like, shit talking me, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably fucking go off. But, like I said, he seems like a cool dude, and I never take a shot at him, and I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh yeah, and then what I was saying before that was the most common question I get are people like, how do you do these draft classes? So I think one of these videos, I'm going to show you guys how I edit a draft class. I think that'd be a solid views video, It's all about views here on YouTube. I like the money. I'm making that I'm growing. I can say that I like the money because all the money that I get goes back into the channel. I'm not, like, literally... People ask, like, oh my god, man, Madden, YouTubers must be so rich when you look at guys like PewDiePie and stuff. I can tell you right now, 3 sacks from Bruce Smith. He's absolutely destroying us. The money's not bad. I actually will say, people always want to downgrade. Like, I'm not getting paid as much as you think. We get paid pretty good money. I'm not a big channel, and I don't want, like, we're not allowed to say how much money that we fucking make. But I'm going to tell you right now, I could probably go to 2 Eagles games right now on the money I've made this month alone. That's about it. I'm not going to tell you what star hotel I can stay at. I'm not going to tell you if I can fly direct or not. I'm not going to tell you where I can sit. But the fact that I can do stuff like that because of YouTube, I appreciate all you guys, man. It's fucking... This is a hobby. And the fact that I cannot... Fuck! Jesus Christ, man! Blowing up. The fact that I can do super cool shit. I can continue to buy video games. I continue to make great videos for you. Hell, I had to fucking buy that new banner. If you guys are new... Check out that banner that I got. I paid for that shit last night. Things like that. I think that's real cool. So I'll take this moment to say thank you guys for watching my stuff, for supporting me. I'm not an overnight channel. I've been here for, when did I start? 2012? 2012 was when I first started posting Madden, or not Madden, actually. I've only really been doing Madden videos seriously as that. Oh my god, we're just the kicking channel. Look at that punt. That was like a 90-yard punt. That was dope. Not only field goals, baby. You get special teams work. The fact that I've been here for going on 5 years now. The fact that I'm finally growing now in this Madden 17 season. It's humbling. Like I said, it's not like I'm going to take it for granted because I got 6,000, 10,000 subscribers in the span of a year. So, I mean, I literally don't look at that stuff. Literally, I'm going to keep making content as if I still had 3,000 subscribers. I like doing stuff I want to do. That's why I talk about the Eagles. It's my platform to talk about my favorite football team. It's my platform to now that I'm not playing an awful Madden game and I truly, authentically love this Madden game, I get to play a game that I like, and you guys like to see the content, so it's a beautiful thing, and hopefully we keep on growing here. Come on, Vince. Get there, Vince, you fat fuck. Trip it with the big tackle. For the authentic, someone's asked me when I'm getting my Wentz jersey. I actually might wait till Christmas now. I'm getting it. The Wentz jersey is, I talked about it in a live stream, but I have a couple friends now, like personal friends that watch my live streams, and I don't want shots fired at him. But I did it in a live stream. I don't care that I shots fired. I just don't want to do it again a second time. Because on my first stream that I did, my actual very first live stream, I went off on one of my buddies, and the reason is basically go look at the very first live stream as to why I didn't get my Wentz jersey right away. But it is coming. So we definitely need to hold them here into field goal range. Why are we playing the Bills again? Who do we play first? Miami? And then we play the Bills? This is our second time playing the Bills already? Feels like it. Well, yeah, it makes sense, because this is based off of the current schedule, and they played the Bills twice already. Okay. They got Chad Kelly in there at QB. They got Thurman Thomas at running back. Steve Tasker, the special teams beast. For some reason, they're putting him in offense. Oh, that's an interception. Devin McCourty with the interception, baby. Let's go pick six. Oh, we're too tired. Interception. This shit over. This shit is done. But yeah, Wentz jersey, that's what I need. As we win, there we go. Big time victory. That's 2 wins. All right. Well, we're 2-1 in the division. We dropped that first one to the Miami Dolphins, unfortunately. But we're looking all right. As I'm taking a little break here to check out the Gators. Oh, okay, yeah, he caught. There you go. So check out Philly 0024. He knows. He'll summarize the story, but that's why some asshole was But I don't know. I'm not gonna go on it again. You can just see what he said and judge it. But Christmas, I think I'm getting a Wentz jersey for Christmas. That's what I'm gonna. Hopefully Santa brings me that. Hopefully Santa. As I check the Florida Gator game, it's still 21-7. What the fuck, man? 21-7 down to Arkansas. Luke Del Rio, 8 of 16, 90 yards, 2 interceptions. Fucking sick and tired of the Gators, man. Get a goddamn quarterback. You're a big-time school. What quarterback wouldn't want to come there? They got the freshman guy there now that's not playing. Felipe Franks, I think he'll probably start next year. But, God, Jack Del Rio's son is not cutting it at quarterback. He was phenomenal, and then he got a cheap shot against some bumfuck team, like North Texas, something like that. They literally took a cheap shot at his knee, cost him to miss the Tennessee game, which we dropped, and he hasn't looked like the same quarterback at all since then. God, it's frustrating. Oh yeah, Jim Kelly, not Chad Kelly. I think I just spoiled something. There's a reason why I was talking about Chad Kelly, and it may be for the 41 people watching this and people that may see this. Chad Kelly may or may not be in the next rebuild that is coming up on the channel. That's why I said that. Apologies to Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly, phenomenal quarterback, even though, he went to 4 Super Bowls and lost all 4. He's persevered. He's literally had, the shittiest life imaginable for a guy that's a professional athlete, for all the stuff he's had to go through. But he has 2 slamming daughters. That's even worse, because, that's going to be a goddamn hassle. But Chad Kelly, it's on the brain. Chad Kelly's on the brain, and I may or may not be recording a certain video this weekend. So now we're 6-4. Looks like we've dropped our last 2. We got punked by the 49ers. That is a scary team. As you can see, we played the 49ers when we were the Chicago Bears in our very first Legendary Rosters video. 49ers absolutely shit-pumped us twice that season. So, that was a tough loss. People asking how you can get this team for the last time. Well, not the last time. I don't know who's popping in, popping out. But I'm going to release them once all these videos are done. At the rate that I'm going, it'll be Christmas. Around Christmas time, y'all go and get this shit. And that'll be my Merry Christmas gift to you. Hopefully I'll add a couple more legends. throughout these videos, when they eventually get uploaded to the channel, if I missed any legends that you want to see, like for that roster, just comment it, because before Christmas I might go in and touch up and add a couple people. So like for the Bears, there's a couple guys that I forgot. People wanted Brandon Marshall there. Then we did the Eagles. I think I was pretty dead on with the Eagles, honestly. Obviously, that was my team, so I put a little bit more effort into it. And then we did the Texans. The Texans was on Wednesday. And I think I was pretty good. There's like Chris Brown, the kicker, like the most famous kicker I didn't have. And there's a linebacker that I missed. But, I'm missing... I add most of the statistical guys, but if there's any like cult fan favorites of fans, like if you're... Like this one, Kevin Falk. Statistically speaking, not that great. He's not going to show up on a lot of sheets. But, I mean, back in the day, Kevin Falk was Mr. Third Down Conversion. He made a lot of big plays, so... There we go. Nice little first down scamper. What do we got here? Who I think is the best college football quarterback this year? Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's incredible. What, he had 7 touchdowns today? Are you kidding me? 7 touchdowns? He's going to be on pace to fucking break, who is it, Colt Brennan? He had like 63 for Hawaii. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, I remember Tebow had 55, and I thought that would never be beat. And I think actually like the next year, Colt Brennan for Hawaii got 63. So maybe, just maybe, Lamar can beat that. He's averaging like 5 touchdowns a game, so he should be. I think he's on pace for 65 this season if he keeps it up. Unfortunately, he had a down game a couple weeks ago where he only had 2 touchdowns. Still had a crazy amount of yards. I think he had 500 yards. But, man, anytime I can watch Louisville play, they're not on the TV a whole lot. But if I can stream a Louisville game, I will try. Look at that, the Raiders 11-0 on the ticker. Jesus Christ. The best pocket passer quarterback. What do you call it? Actually looked pretty good, supposedly. I haven't seen very much of him. Trubisky is his name, from North Carolina. I think statistically speaking, he's been the most accurate pocket passer, and he's creeped up into the first round for mock drafts. But I can tell you right now who's the shittiest quarterback, and that is Florida Gators' Luke Del Rio. Very unimpressed. We drop back. Come on, Gronk. Make a play, Gronk. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. Rumble. Big man rumble. As we get into the end zone. Some guy asked, do I plan on doing a rebuild for the Chiefs anytime soon? Chiefs are at the bottom of the list. People say, I had some teams initially that I wasn't going to do straight up. And then people were like, oh, I want to see these teams and stuff like that. I was like, oh, yeah, that's fair enough. The teams that are really already well built, and they're built to be a good playoff team, I don't really want to do a rebuild right away, because it's going to be... How hard is it going to be? Like, what's the point? I'm going to get rid of a bunch of good guys that are in their prime. I'm going to trade away Justin Houston at 27. But the Chiefs definitely are a team I'm going to do, but they're just going to be pushed farther back. Because, I mean, I definitely could do the Chiefs. I can move on from Alex Smith's not that good of a quarterback. Jamal Charles, what if he's going to try to build around Spencer Ware? There's definitely a lot of ways I could do it, but they're definitely at the bottom of the list. They will get done. We get the nice little touchdown there to Gronk, baby. Take that. Defense is playing medium. Playing really medium. So we'll take a sip here of Blue Dew. The Raiders, I have a plan for the Raiders. I think you guys are really going to actually like the Raiders video. It's going to be a little bit different as we hit wide open, make the catch. There we go. The Raiders video is going to be dope. That's probably coming up sooner. But like I said, I'm trying to let you guys decide what one I do next. So, I mean, if it's up to me, there's a couple teams I'd want to push to the front of the list. But in the last video, everyone said they wanted Bears. So the Bears are coming up next. I think the 49ers are really requested. That's going to be a big-time rebuild. But like I said, that's how I'm going to do it. After the video gets uploaded, in the comment section below, the team that I see come up the most will be the team that I do. I have notes. I kind of planned how I... Oh, there we go. Beautiful ball to Wes Welker for the touchdown. I kind of have notes on every team on how I want to kind of go about the rebuild. The big thing is my Lamar Jackson video is doing 10 times better than my other 2 rebuilds that are still doing very, very well. I took it into consideration that, hell, I need to have a big-time college star that people want to see. So that's why in the Colts video, you saw Myles Garrett. So I've already done Lamar Jackson, Myles Garrett. So what I did was I made a list of big-time college players that I think would be searchable and decided what team would best fit them to do a rebuild. So that's kind of what I did. And I have one for almost every team thus far that I plan on doing. And who we got here? The Raiders, I don't know. The Browns one's going to, the Browns will get a ton of views, but the Browns one is going to take probably a couple years off my life. I'm a little bit worried about that one. That's going to be incredibly frustrating. Then again, if I don't want to spoil the Colts one, I got triggered at the end of the Colts one. I could not believe it. A lot of people in the comment section below that play with the Colts, they're Colts fans, so they suffer the same shit when you play with the Colts in Madden. But I was so frustrated with my Colts rebuild, man. Not because I wasn't happy with the product. I just couldn't understand why things were happening the way they were happening in that fucking rebuild. Fuck it, I'm just gonna talk about it. So if you saw the Colts, hopefully all you guys have at least like I don't fully expect everyone to watch every minute of the rebuild. Maybe just like skip through some parts. Essentially, I had like one of the top teams in the league. I'd say the first year we sucked, so I traded away Devontae Davis. So we got rid of a 90, our best defensive playmaker essentially, and we transitioned from a 3-4 defense to a 4-3, which is a big move. But then after that, we got Myles Garrett, who in his rookie season had 19 sacks and had, I think, almost 50,000 XP. So he went up to a 91 in his second year in the NFL. And I was like, man, that shit is fucking crazy. And then developing on offense, we had T.Y. Hilton in the 90s. Andrew Luck was into the 90s. We had a running back that was high 80s. Everyone on the offensive line, like the offensive line would probably average grade of 85. We didn't make the playoffs once. Didn't make the playoffs. We're not even close. I had a year, my team, like if you look at the overall of that team, it was probably in the high 80s, like an 88 overall. We were last in the league. This did not make a fucking lick of sense. It was very, very frustrating for me to do. So when I do the Browns one, I'm going to have to fucking probably, take out a will just in case I don't make it through it. Because I just have a gut feeling that Browns one is going to be very, very difficult. The Bears one that I'm going to get ready to do, or may have already kind of started, I think the Bears one's not going to be super, super bad because they do have a couple good young guys I can build around. And I have a general game plan of where I need to fix it. They're going to have cap situation will be pretty good. I'm going to have to probably re-sign Alshon. Hopefully he'll stay with me. But moving away from a couple of the big cap cows there, I should be able to splurge a free agency. Because unlike the Andrew Luck on the Colts, Andrew Luck, $35 million cap hit. You're not going to get rid of a quarterback like that. So it's very, very difficult to build a team when you have literally pennies to fucking improve upon very crucial positions. But, yeah. I assume most of you guys have watched that. And I said that for my rebuilds, I'm taking it like a win and loss approach. I'm 2-2 right now. I've done 4 rebuilds. 2 of them, I've gone to the Super Bowl and won. 2 of them, I have failed. And what I'm going to do, once I'm done all maybe 32 potentially rebuilds, is go back to the ones I was unable to do. And I don't know if I'm going to pick up. I have all the saves. I don't know if I'm going to pick up from where I left off or just retry it with a different approach. But if I do the Colts again, I'm fucking shipping Andrew Luck off right away. That guy is not, he's not good mad. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But for the Cleveland Browns, literally, the key in these rebuilds, people keep saying they're not realistic rebuilds, and they don't understand that I clearly said my rebuilds are realistic in comparison to what you see on other people's videos on YouTube. No way in hell that some of these trades will go down. But I'm rebuilding a team how you rebuild. You trade your best players away to teams that are in win-down modes to get high draft picks. You're probably not ever going to get a first-round draft pick, but, that's the way we decided to do it. But they're realistic in comparison to other people's rebuilds. So that being said, there's literally no one on the Browns that I could probably trade away. Usually I can get probably 2 to 3 people to get, potentially first-round picks so that I can build around a team. With the Browns, literally, who am I going to trade? I might be able to get Joe Thomas for a first, but outside of that, I kind of need Joe Hayden. He's a young enough guy that he still will develop. He won't start to downgrade until I'm done my 5-year minimum, or maximum, sorry. So, I mean, literally, on that defense, we're kind of fucked. I'm going to have to probably hope that I can keep Josh Gordon and develop him into a beast and have Terrell Pryor as a beast. But outside of Joe Thomas, I don't think there's a lot of talent that I can move around to get the draft picks to really, really rebuild that team. But that is going to be a big-time video. I think I'm not going to wait for that. That might be like a special video I do for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to wait that long. Might be a fucking 2-parter. I might just say I'm going to take 10 years. I'm going to rebuild the Browns, and win that motherfucking Super Bowl. Well, just for you guys here, we're going to stop with 2 seconds left. And we're going to do one for the ladies out there. For all you ladies, dim the lights, grab yourself a glass of wine, put on some Amy Schumer, and watch this. Oh, yeah. Play some Sexual Healing. That is, my friends, the greatest field goal kicker on YouTube in history. doing what he does best. That kick of the ball so smooth, like a goddamn jazz riff. Like the sax solo from Baker Street. When. Fuck, that is dope. What a field goal. In 5 years, Joe Hayden ends up like a 78 overall free agent. Well, then fuck that. I guess thanks for that tidbit, Ryan Tannehill. Luckily, Ryan Tannehill is in our live stream right now telling me that Joe Hayden sucks. So then I can, no, there you go. I can fucking ship him off to Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching this video secondhand, you're here just checking out for my sick New England Patriots roster, seeing if I can win the Super Bowl against some tough teams. Ryan Tannehill of your divisional mates, the Miami Dolphins, is in my chat box right now. The real Ryan Tannehill. God damn, your wife is fire. I remember the first time I saw you as a converted wide receiver, starting at quarterback at Texas A&M. It was your final game. Everyone's saying, this Ryan Tannehill, he's going to get drafted in the NFL someday as a quarterback. He's going to be a great prospect. But for some reason, your wife got more screen time than you did in that entire game. I thought it was hilarious. And then I remember you got drafted to the Miami Dolphins, and I have a really, really good friend that is a Dolphins fan. He was so excited. I told him Ryan Tannehill has 2 years played as a quarterback. He's pretty much a converted wide receiver. He's not going to be very good. He had maybe one good year with Miami, started to suck. Then they signed him to a big contract. Still sucks. But thank you for taking time out of your day, Ryan Tannehill, from, not being able to read coverages or, really how hard is it just to hand the ball off to Jay. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to stop by our live stream here. Very, very, very appreciative. As we look, we're winning some games here. We get ready for the Jets in Week 16. I don't know if we have Jets and Dolphins, so we're playing the final two. We're 9-5. First, 9. Unless we slip up here, we should find our way in the playoffs. It would be sexy to have a bye. 2, 3, 4. Maybe we might get a bye. One last game for us to play with the Raiders. 14-0. We've just got, look at that. We got demolished 49-7 by the Denver Broncos and John Elway. Okay. Let's play the motherfucking moments. You really think Ryan Tannehill is a bum? There's no way Ryan Tannehill is on the Miami Dolphins next year. In that big contract, I believe this offseason is the year they can opt out. And there's no way they're going to play. Like, his contract, he's going to be one of the highest paid players in the NFL, I think. Like, at least one of the highest paid quarterbacks. There's no way they're picking that option up. Ryan Tannehill is going to be a free agent this year. I've heard Jay Cutler to the Dolphins. This is all from my buddy, who's a diehard Dolphins fan. Jay Cutler's been a rumor to really reunite with Adam Gase. I think that'd be a nice little safety net because there's no good quarterbacks this year's draft class. So, depending on how long of a leash they have for Adam Gase, give him Cutler maybe next year, see if he can work magic. And Cutler looked not bad. Definitely looked better than Ryan Tannehill did under Adam Gase. And then try to get a quarterback in 2018 where might be a couple more options there. But I'm telling you right now, fucking is not going to be there. Ryan Tannehill will not be a quarterback of the Miami Dolphins next season. All right, what do we got here? Blocked the field goal. Defense did their part. We're going to pick up here in the red zone. Red zone. Okay. Z spot. What we got to do here? Gronk's looking real juicy. Real juicy, Gronk. Oh, fuck off. Great protection as Mark Gastineau just comes through with the sack with the goddamn neck roll. The OG neck roll. Edelman. Oh! Oh, what a dime! Throwing a dime. Right there to Julie. Who's that? Welker or Edelman? That was Welker? Great play. Who knew Tom Brady had wheels like that? Old ass Bill Belichick. Very impressed with that throw here. As we hopefully get to go ahead here. Realistically, we just need to win one of these last two games against either the Jets or the Dolphins for that playoff spot. Let's go. We're the Patriots. Doesn't matter if we're the legendary Patriots or the current Patriots. They are always going to win the AFC East. Just wait till Brady retires and they still somehow win. I don't think Garoppolo's that good, but they'll still find a way to win that division somehow. 3rd and 1, we're going to run some power O. Yeah, I really do like this Patriots book here. The Patriots play offensive playbook in Madden. As we can move the chains. People are trying to talk about Ryan Tannehill. I think Ryan Tannehill sucks. He's not the worst quarterback in the NFL by any means, but for how much he's the worst quarterback in relation to his contract in the NFL. He's not very good. He's not a he just has no instincts. For a quarterback that really and truly should be a little bit like mobile. He should be a threat with his legs. He's fast. He ran a good 40 time. He just doesn't. He doesn't have any pocket awareness, and maybe that can change for this year now that they have a really good run game. Teams are probably going to be game planning to shut down Jai, and maybe they can use that and exploit that to get fucking what do you call it, Jarvis Landry more involved. This way, the fact that he struggled with the OC, take the OCs out of it, his offensive line is average. They're not bad. They're not good. He now has a 200-yard back-to-back rusher. He might, hypothetically speaking, he has the most explosive rusher in the NFL over the last 2 weeks. So that means teams should be stacking the box to stop the run game. He has really, really talented wide receivers to throw to. Devontae Parker is good. Jarvis Landry is very good. I think Jordan Cameron's done for the year. I think he actually picked up an injury now. But for the most part, he has weapons, and he is not performing. I'm throwing that on him. I think you can criticize him. Carson Wentz doesn't have literally any. Kenny Stills would be the best wide receiver on the Eagles, and he's like the third or fourth there in Miami. I'm not buying that shit. Ryan Tannehill should be at this point in his career. Ryan Tannehill should be, I would say, slightly below where Derek Carr is right now, and the fact that he's still talked about and statistically is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. If he was still on a rookie deal, then maybe it's a little less worried that he needs to perform right away. But I don't know, man. I think if I was a Dolphins fan, I would want Ryan Tannehill out of there personally. I think if you had any other quarterback, who they got, Brandon Doughty is their backup quarterback. I really liked him in college. I'd fucking throw him to Wolves. See what he can do. Let's throw the Dino Welker back to the video. Fucking Patriots are eating. Classic Patriots. Playoffs are on the line. They're going to start dropping 40s on people. Jesus. It's so nice having wide receivers that can catch the ball and run routes. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, this game's over, I think, pretty much. We could probably just let this game play the moments for us. There we go. Big time victory over the Jets. Continued dominance in the AFC East for the New England Patriots here. As 42-17 victory. Brady is throwing. As we get the victory. And we get ready for Miami the last week. People talking golf. Yeah, okay, well, for the Ryan Tannehill himself, I do not watch a lot of Miami games. I've watched, I think, probably 2 this year. Because anytime I go to my buddies that's a Finns fan, he will rotate between the Eagles and Finns game. So I judge a lot of what I say off him, and he definitely is a very opinionated Finns fan, but he assures me that Tannehill is fucking garbage. And as for Goff 100% should play. He can't be any worse than Case Keenum, so you might as well get him valuable reps. How hard is it to hand the ball off to Todd Gurley? As a Todd Gurley fantasy owner, he's not doing shit anyway, unfortunately. I think talent-wise, Todd Gurley is one of the most talented running backs in the NFL, but he can't do a damn thing because teams all go to stop him, and his offensive line shit. It's not even just like AP. Back in the day, the Vikings, they would just hand the ball off to AP, but their offensive line was very good, so it didn't matter what you did. The offensive line would pick up their blocks, and AP would be able to do what he does. Gurley, on the other hand, gets fucking tackled 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and has to try to make chicken salad out of chicken shit pretty much on every play. So 100%. I wouldn't even wait. I'd play him this week. I would play Jared Goff. There's no way in hell Case Keenum offers more than your first overall pick. The pick you gave up a lot, the pick you mortgaged a lot of your future to get, is still sitting to an incredibly underwhelming quarterback who had one big game against, who did he play? Was it the Lions? A couple weeks ago, he had a nice game. Outside of that, he's been horrendous. That opening Monday night game of the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers was one of the worst football games I have ever watched. I fell asleep. It was opening weekend. I was so hyped. Football's back. And we get doubleheader on Monday night. I was unconscious at halftime. I was trying to watch that because I had fantasy implications. I was like, oh shit. I'm playing against the guy with Carlos Hyde, and I have Todd Gurley. So I'm going to stay up and watch this game, and it's the first week of football. I was unconscious. That game was fucking awful. That game was as bad as the Eagles-Cowboys first game last year, which was, oh my, I don't even want to talk about that shit. That's a damn shame though for Todd Gurley. I'm such a big Todd Gurley fan, even though it goes against my Florida Gators because he's a Georgia Bulldog. But Todd Gurley was incredible. I started watching college football when Adrian Peterson's final year at Oklahoma. Literally the first college football game I ever watched was the Fiesta Bowl between Boise State and Oklahoma. So I did see a little bit of Adrian Peterson, but the best pure college running back I have ever seen is without a doubt Todd Gurley. I think Fournette might be the next kind of guy in that mold, but until proven otherwise, the fact that Todd Gurley is a power back by trade, that guy there is as big as an AP, can run through the tackles like AP, and he was an unbelievable kick returner because he had elite speed. That was just like a creative guy in Madden. It's incredible. Just incredible. It's just so phenomenal. It's huge. It's huge. It's my shitty Canadian Donald Trump impression. It sucks that the offensive line's so bad. If I was the Rams, I would 100% just for the next, I would actually look at trading someone off their defensive line and getting either an O-lineman or a wide receiver to help out Todd Gurley. That's what they need to do. The fact that they have five really, really good defensive linemen, I would trade one of those. Oh, well, I can't obviously now because of the trade deadline. I would throw up Brockers, someone like Michael Brockers. He could start. Teams might give you a wide receiver that can help on the outside. But they need help big time in a bad way. Because on paper, man, the AFC East or the AFC East, the fucking NFC West is totally winnable this year. All those teams are underwhelming, to be honest with you. The Seahawks are always going to struggle because their offensive line. The Cardinals have been maybe the biggest laughing stock. They're the Colts this year. The Colts last year, everyone thought, oh my God, they're going to the Super Bowl. Well, that's pretty much the Cardinals. The Cardinals have not played very well. The Niners are the Niners. So, this division, the NFC West is definitely open. And if the Rams, defensively, their defense is as good as anyone, and they have, there's no other way to put it. It's just a damn shame that Todd Gurley doesn't have any help whatsoever on that offense. Let's drop back. Bennett wide open. Probably get some points on the board. This draft, I'd say that's not that bad. I think wide receiver in this year's draft class is definitely not as good as it's been in the years past, but I think this year's draft class is solid. Last year's draft class was horrendous. Everyone ran a shit 40 time. And the only guy that ran a good 40 time was one of the only good rookies in Will Fuller. So, oh my God, make the catch, Hogan. I think O-line's not bad. If Mike McGlinchey from Notre Dame stays, that is going to affect it a lot. But, Cam Robinson's solid. You got Cam Robinson. There's Connor McDermott from UCLA. He's not bad. There's probably 2 or 3 good O-linemen. But again, you're probably have to play, if there's only 2 or 3 good O-linemen, that means you're going to pay a premium. You're going to have to overdraft them to get them, because if not, they're going to be gone. O-lineman is 100% one of the positions that if you don't overreach on them, they're going to be gone. They're not going to make it. Everyone needs good offensive linemen. So, it's going to be tough, man. They're going to have to land someone. The Rams, Alshon Jeffrey, if I was the Rams, I would go all in. Come on, come to LA, come to a big market, fucking win some games, and that was a horrible pass. But, it is what it is. When's the American Thanksgiving? What is that? Is that this week? Or next week? Or this week? This coming week, sorry. I fucking love that. Ours is fucking in, what is ours? October? Ours is the week before holiday. No. Ours is the second week in Canada. The second week of October. So I know your guys, I fucking love it, man. Me and my buddies sometimes try to get our own turkey. We celebrate it just because it's football all fucking day. But most of the televised games this year have been absolute ass. So I expect to be disappointed with the quality of games we get. Then again, some of you guys should go November 24th. So that's 2 weeks from now. The primetime games this year have been awful. And if you haven't seen it, go find... Oh my God. That was not what we needed. Go find Richard Sherman's press conference from this week where he ripped into the NFL for 10 minutes. It was fucking awesome. I'm a big fan of Richard Sherman. And he was on point for almost everything he said. I actually think it went viral, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. But yeah, go check out Richard Sherman's press conference from this week. Everything he said was on point. Oh, that's it, Gronk. Well, at least Gronk will hold the ball. Fucking Welker and Kevin Hogan. Or Chris Hogan. Hulk Hogan on the outside. Can't make a goddamn play, brother. But if we get a touchdown, will be only a field goal down. We're going to keep running this play. Looks like Gronk is going to keep beating his guy like a drum here until they drop linebackers into coverage. We're going to take that. I don't even think they have linebackers into coverage for their roster. Kiko Alonso, we'll keep picking apart that shit all day. Let's do corner strike. Corner strike, perennial overpowered Madden play. Especially with the route running we have on the outside. But let's have Edelman go across the middle. As we hit Kevin. Oh, he holds on. He didn't fumble. Pop the timeout here. What do I think the Eagles are going to take with the first pick? Oh, wait. Some dude shout out to the logo. Thanks, bro. I dropped like $15 on that. American. And if you knew how bad the Canadian dollar is right now, I was expecting something great. But the Eagles' first round pick, like I said, apologies to Patriots fans that are watching this for the Patriots. I'm trying my best to balance between the live stream and the content of this video. I want wide receiver now. After seeing what it is and realizing that we're... Oh my... And realizing that we're not... That was fucking... Oh my god, man. We haven't have time... Oh, there we go. Call timeout. Seeing that it's the likelihood of us getting Alshon Jeffrey is very, very slim to none. And realizing that Jason Peters really has played well this year. Definitely not as great as he has in years past, but he's at his age, the fact that he's improved, he's definitely playing a lot better this year than he did last year. Maybe he'll stick around for one more year, and that gives us one less hole because we all know that we need offensive linemen. Vitai's played well. Vitai's picked up the last 2 games, which might give us a luxury that in case Peters does retire, maybe we move Lane over there. So O-line, I think the O-line is slowly becoming less and less of an immediate need, and it's seeing that you need to get offensive weapons for Carson Wentz immediately. So I think wide receiver, Corey Davis would be a realistic target because they're probably going to miss out on Juju Smith-Schuster and Mike Williams. But, again, he's a guy that might be there in the second round. Maybe we take somewhere else, a corner, for example, with the first round pick, and then the second round trade up, do what we did to get Jordan Matthews, and get that. But I see Corey Davis very similar to kind of Jordan. I have the same feeling about Corey Davis as I did when Jordan Matthews was coming out. That was one of my best calls of all time. I still think my Stephon Diggs, why I said Stephon Diggs was going to be a stud, and then he went to the 6th round, and now he's great. I said he was going to be a stud. I called Jordan Matthews when he was a sophomore or a junior. I watched one Vandy game, was Vandy versus Florida, and I said, this Jordan Matthews guy, he's a beast. Great size, great hands, continues to put up great numbers on a shitty team in the SEC against incredibly tough defenses. This guy went on Eagles, and then a year or 2 later, the Eagles ended up getting it, so it was one of my better calls, and even though he hasn't come in to be the next Terrell Owens, I think when all said and done, Matthews is a very, very solid wide receiver, and unfortunately, we just don't have a legit wide receiver one to pair with him. Maybe if we had a sick Wes Welker. Oh my god, how did I bite on that? Fuck, man. That was a horrible throw. Horrible, horrible throw. What am I doing? Alright, we'll pick it up on 3rd down. Let's get them off field here. Cover 3 cloud. Horrible throw. God. Yeah, if my dream pick for the Eagles right now, I actually would love Jalen Tabor as our oh my god, fucking cookie cutter defense we have over here. Like I said, this is why I can't play defense. I have to be in the mood to play good defense, and today is definitely not one of those. So I'm getting the fuck out of here. Nope, super sim this shit. I'm only gonna do worse. The computer's a better chance of stopping them than I do. Oh, gross. Well, we'll get the touchdown. Make it look like we're already in the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter. Where's X at? Wait, why? That's another interception. Jake Scott. There's a name. Whatever, this game was fucking over. We'll play in the wild card. I think that's where we're at. Alright, fuck off. But, Tabor's not going to be realistic. But if I said a dream pick, if somehow the Eagles or the Vikings now implode and that first round pick becomes something in the top 10s, which, I mean, let's be honest, we're talking in fantasy world right now, Tabor would be my number 1 pick. I think there's personally, my gut feeling, as I said in my Eagles wide receiver video, I don't see a true #1 franchise wide receiver right now on paper. Unfortunately, I don't believe in Juju Smith-Schuster. I think Mike Williams is solid, but I don't think he's a franchise wide receiver immediately. We're not going to get like an Odell Beckham Jr., Mike Evans type in this year's draft class. But I think Jalen Tabor is a absolute stud corner. That's a franchise corner in every aspect of the word. He's one of the few. I think running back is stacked this year, but I just don't. Eagles don't have a luxury of using their first round pick on a running back. As we take a look at the stats here, let's focus on the video. 4,500 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 picks. As Ed Face spams the shit out of me here. LeGarrette Blount, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Dion Lewis at 306 touchdowns. Receiving, Wes Welker, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, 97 receptions. So that's that resembles a lot of what Wes Welker did in his prime with the New England Patriots. Gronk with 900 yards and 9 touchdowns. Hogan with 81 receptions, 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. Edelman with 863 and 3 touchdowns. Then on the defensive side of the ball, Jamie Collins the only guy to get over 100 tackles, 119 for him. On the sacks front, Andre Tippett with 14 sacks, 7 for Richard Seymour, 5.5 for Vince Wilfork, and 5 for Hightower. And in terms of interceptions, 5 for Devin McCourty, 4 for Ty Law, 2 for Malcolm Butler. So I'd say everything looks about even. Offense and defense, a combined effort here for the New England Patriots as we get ready for our wild card game against the Cincinnati Bengals. And knowing the Bengals, they're probably going to choke in this first playoff game. One and done. So let's hope that we can get a victory. Because it's been a while here on these live streams since we've not only got into the playoffs, but got a couple wins in the playoffs. But as I was saying about the draft, in terms of true franchise players, I think Jalen Tabor, Leonard Fournette, Myles Garrett, those might be the big 3. Then you got Jamal Adams at safety. I think he's going to be pretty good. That's probably it in terms of guys that I think that are going to be home runs. Like, you can't miss. They're not. Their game right now in college is already translating well to, you can see them doing the exact same thing they do right now on Sundays. Those would be, if I had to take like a home run, it's like a futures bet as to who's going to be a great player. Those would be my 4. I don't know if I can name 5 right now off the top of my head, but I'm not seeing much talent there outside of Fournette in the skill position player. I think guys like Dalvin Cook will be solid. I think McCaffrey will be solid. But in terms of being like the next great player, I think Fournette has that thing on lock. As we hit the great ball, Hogan make the catch. Oh shit! There we go. All right, that was a nice little catch. Fucked up the initial point of contact, but was able to redeem himself there. Great catch from Kevin Hogan. Is it Kevin Hogan? It's not Kevin Hogan. That's the fucking quarterback for Stanford last year. Chris Hogan. My apologies for fucking up these names. Blount just stiff arms the living shit out of whoever that was. Carlos Dunlap, unfortunately, Florida Gator, just got absolutely derailed. Let's check a replay on that one. That was a nice little play there. Some guy just said in the chat a playoff loss for the Patriots would be very deflating. Great wit, sir. Great wit. Let's go to Blount on the screen. I hate that. They should automatically just have calm down. Calm down. Don't break the controller. Calm down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Okay. Let's try to make some plays here. We're only down 10-0. It's not letting me pick the ball up on offense. We're getting put in very precarious positions from our defense. Trying to stay calm. Trying not to break my controller into 40 pieces. As once again, I mean, that was pretty bad play from myself. But once again, our AI, our computer, is not giving us very much help here in the playoffs. We'll get it in here with LeGarrette Blount. Oh, my God. Oh, we got a touchdown. Okay. See if we can make some plays. Come on, Ty Law. Look at our defense. Okay, 2-minute drill. This game's not over. There we go. We're going to play serious. I'm going to chug this Mountain Dew. Give me some G Fuel. Okay. Why'd I throw that? Oh, because Gronk's a beast. All right, let's 2 picks for Brady. Only one of those was me, but that was, oh my. Why did I do that? All right, let's put it in the past. Gotta be like an actual quarterback in real life. Forget about it. Now we gotta make some plays. Get Deion Lewis out there, wide out. These corners are just sitting on my goddamn routes. Every fucking play call, they're just sitting back on it. Delta O'Neal. Okay. That's an old school name. Alright, we're gonna go Hogan Gronk. Let's give it to Gronk. Psych, we're going to Hogan. Hogan's Heroes. He didn't fumble it. He didn't fumble, ladies and gentlemen, the game. That was almost 20 yards. So we're at least in field goal position. We can't get anything less than points, but 14-17 going in halftime, I think, for how bad that fucking pick was and how bad the AI's been playing. I will take that. But I always tend to throw something stupid here, so let's play it simple. We let our guys make some plays underneath. We'll go no huddle. Well, I'm going to say after that last screen passes are now off the table for plays that we're going to call. Let's be a blunt, jack him up. Oh, shit. All right, that was a good tackle. I will burn a timeout here. Let's collect ourselves. Call a good play. Okay, stop suggesting screen passes there, Bill Belichick, because we saw what happened on the last one. I like that route by Gronk. It should be a nice... He should get wide open on that one. Oh, there we go. That's Gronk, baby. That is some Madden cheese because Gronk is a beast. I should have gave Kevin Hogan motherfucking 99 strength. Hulk Hogan, brother. Eat your vitamins. Come on, defense. Make a play. Red zone. All right. Okay. We'll take over in the red zone. 3 turnovers. Not good. That is not very good, Mr. Tom Brady. Mr. Wayne Brady. Welker literally cannot catch a pass in this fucking game. Every time I give him a pass across the middle, I think I actually, no joke, I think I gave him 98 catching. And Brady has 99 short accuracy. So I guess, fucking, Jesus Christ, Fitzpatrick, whoever the hell's their corner there. Great. He's just a... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. They just got, a bunch of 90s on the interior of the O-line. Fuck you, buddy. Well, I mean, a field goal still makes it a touchdown game. If our defense can make a stop, we'd be looking all right. But I'm sick and tired of being 1 and done in the playoffs. We need to make... Someone needs to make a play. And he held on to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, well, let's be honest. Ladies and gentlemen. It's probably gentlemen. Lots of gentlemen. We made the catch. Gronk again. We're pretty much... It's just when in doubt, we're going to throw it to Gronk in the end zone. Or Deion Lewis, who has incredible hands. Imagine if Deion Lewis was still on Philly. Well, then we got Darren Sproles. That'd be kind of redundant having 2 of the best pass catching backs in the NFL in our backfield. But, oh, man, the stream's gaining momentum. We got 10 more people than we had at the beginning. It's a surprise stream. I'm not expecting a whole lot. This is more or less... I had some free time, and I wanted to get a video out here. Oh, come on, Brady. Wayne Brady. Is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a bitch? Well, that's what fucking Tom's playing like. Let's have Bennett go underneath. That should be at least a first down. Move the chains. We're going to go Brady sneak. One of the most overpowered plays in real life history is that Tom Brady goal line sneak, which is what we're going to do. Let's get this shit in there. Let's have our defense make a stop. Oh, it's telling me to go to the other side. All right, it's audible. Don't lie. Don't fail me now, Madden. As we get jacked up. Sick. Cool. Well, maybe we'll just let Blunt try to get it in here. How about that? How about we let LeGarrette try to get in, huh? We'll go a little toss. Toss to the outside. Yeah, that worked. That worked nicely as we make it a 3-point lead to the Bengals. Come on, defense, make a stop. Game is on the line. Make a stop here. How about just Super Sim? You make the stop game, and you let me play on offense. Big return. Oh, we got a chance. We got a chance. All right. One timeout in the bag. Down by 3. I'm liking this. I'm feeling it. I'm ready. I'm yoked. We're ready. Who do we got returning this punt? Edelman. Oh, he's a pretty good punt returner. Oh, all right. Nice starting field position. 37. On 37. A couple plays. We're in field goal range. Worst case scenario, but I want to get the fucking touchdown. Let me play. I don't want to play in these moments. I'm not letting the computer fuck this up. I'm not letting the computer fuck this up, he says, and then watch me throw a goddamn interception on the first play. See if Edelman can beat his man. Well, we'll just get sacked either or. They had everyone fucking covered on that play. Geno Atkins with his 3rd sack of the game, having flashbacks of Bruce Smith destroying us every time we played the Bills. Why couldn't anybody get open? Got Welker. I like that route. I have too many people have Gronk go this way. What the? Gronk drunk. Oh, I'm going to stumble here. Okay. Let's do this cross wheels route. Hogan, Gronk. Wide open, Gronk. Let's go. Get that first down, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh, shit. Let's go no huddle. We got to start. The clock. We got a little bit conscientious about the clock. Actually, I'm going to call that play again. I like that one. A couple different options there. I think Dion Lewis. We got Dion Lewis out there. He can make a play. Oh, fuck. All right, well, that was better than a sack. God, O-line is looking pretty gassed. But the one problem is we don't have any good guy. Well, Edelman. You can't keep playing the middle of the field. We have one timeout. Like, that was horrible. Call a timeout. Fuck's sakes, man. Feels like I'm getting heavy pressured every play. Like home run ball to Welker might be. Oh! There we go. There we go. Who called that before the motherfucking play? Oh, Jesus. Home run ball to Wes Welker. Great throw from Brady. Dropping a dime. That was beautiful. How did they make that catch? Holy shit. What a fucking play. Wes Welker. Oh, how you get out-jumped by a guy that's 5'9"? Oh, let's go. Thank you, Bengals. Classic Cincinnati Bengals. Cannot get it done. Well, there's still 23 seconds left, so we got to play it good, but there we go. Finally, a good play. Finally, C4 puts a goddamn respectable play on tape in my live stream. Nice little burp there. That's my burp from finishing off the Bengals lunch. Okay, let's play nice defense here. Well, they got 3 timeouts. Let's be honest. There's still 20 seconds for me to absolutely fuck this up. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully we'll just play, 3 deep. Should be, man up 3 deep. Should just be good enough to get us over the line here. But you never know. But what a play. Jesus Christ. Kudos to me. Pat myself on the back. There you go, Patriots fans. I've been talking a whole lot about the Patriots because I despise them. But I'm doing this because it's most requested. At least you got a good play. You got a nice little redemption story. We should be good enough to at least get to, at least get to the divisional round. If you hold on here for 20 more seconds, they got touchdown or bust. We got Shane Vereen back there. Ed Face loving it. All right, Seymour. Oh, that's a pick. That's a pick. Malcolm Butler. Juicy interception. Why did they throw that? Why did you throw that? This shit's over. Are we in field goal range? That's just super simple. I'm not going to fuck that up because, you know me, I'll try to get a field goal to kick a live action field goal. We're on the 40. Let's play this moment. Can we get a field goal? Oh, man. I'm going for it. Best field goal kicker in YouTube history. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Whatever. That didn't count. Let's be honest. That's a mulligan. That one didn't count. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was perfect, too. He just didn't have the fucking... I think there's... Well, I was kicking in a 10 win. I had that, like, full power, like, near, like, 98% accuracy. Oh, man. Let's get another interception. There we go. Flag? What's this shit? Hold, illegal contact, offense, 15-yard penalty, except Chad Johnson, not Chad Ochocinco. Can I decline that and it'd be over? I think I decline it in the games. There we go. I gotta fuck that up. Can't believe I messed that goddamn field goal up. Like I said, we're gonna start. I didn't need that one. I didn't make that. Like, I'm maybe the best field goal kicker in the clutch. That was just absolute garbage time field goal that I had no right to take. All right, moving on. We're going to the divisional round. So we're already at the hour and half mark, which is usually where I want to have a goal. But then again, the last couple of videos, I have not even made the fucking playoffs. So we're in uncharted territory here, as we'll go ahead to the divisional round. I'm going to take a little break here and take a quick look at the Florida Gators. Hopefully we made a game out of it. Is that game over? Oh, it's 24-10. Florida just made a 49-yard field goal. Okay, we're looking horrible, though. Looking very, very shit. Looking like we're going to drop. Okay, let's get ready for the Pittsburgh Steelers here. Thank God I'm not watching. I'd much rather be streaming with you guys than watching that absolute disappointment of a Florida Gator offense. God, it's an embarrassing offense. Fuck's sakes. Alright, oh, I'm out of Blue Mountain Dew, that sucks. Recycle or garbage? This shit's going in the garbage. But how the fuck is Florida losing to Arkansas? Well, they're in Arkansas, and their quarterback is off. Let's see the stat line now of Luke Del Rio. 144 and 2 picks, no touchdowns, and we have pretty much a solid run game, and our leading rusher is 19 yards. So... yeah, our only touchdown was a pick 6, which is very typical of our defense. God, for the love of God, Jim McElwain, if you ever stumble upon this live stream because you want to try to, like, maybe emulate the New England Patriots and their winning lifestyle, get a goddamn quarterback for once. It's not that hard. You're Florida. You're a big school in the SEC. Get yourself a fucking quarterback. As we play the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we cannot lose to the Steelers wearing those horrible jerseys. Feel confident here. Feel real confident, even though everyone on this defense is almost 99 overall. Confidence is still very high. We still have Rob Gronkowski, who, even against Jack Lambert, I think Gronkowski's a mismatch nightmare. Okay, Gronk might be one of the most overpowered players I think I've ever fucking played with. Jesus, if I had the gall of some of the other Madden YouTubers and would drop like $400 on Ultimate Team stuff, I would love to play with Rob Gronkowski. I'd love to give Rob Gronkowski, get him away from the shitty arm of Tom Brady and actually give him a real quarterback like Carson Wentz to throw him the ball. I think that'd be a real treat for him, even though it's only in the fancy world of Madden. It'd be a real nice treat for Gronkowski to finally have a real quarterback to throw him the ball in Carson Wentz. CJ Wentz on Twitter. Okay. This defense is going to be a goddamn problem. So that we're going to feed Gronkowski because he's 99 overall. We're going to match our 99s against their 99s. We have Gronk and Brady, and they have pretty much everyone else. All right. Oh, is that roughing the pass? That's probably holding. That's probably coming back. Just in case, we'll jack someone up. Oh my God, Clemson is bodying Syracuse right now. So is TCU is bodying Baylor. Yikes. Come on, Seth Russell, make a play. All right. Let's go to Hogan. We'll lead him a little bit. Okay, I'm at the, what is it? Right bumper is not fumble. Every time Hogan or Welker gets the ball, I'm going to make sure we not fumble because You got Mel Blount, who has like 90 hit power for a goddamn corner. You got Polamalu back there. Look like the fucking steam coming out of the mouth. Even that's terrifying. Run away from mean Joe Green. That is going to be the new game plan for this as we play. Oh my god, everyone on their team's a fucking Hall of Famer. But, you know, we're so far, it could be worse, right? We're already in scoring range. We have the best field goal kicker on YouTube on our side. We got that back pocket. We'll just keep doing the gimmicky shit if we have to. I'm very nervous about this game. My skills are going to be tested. Look at all these fucking guys with like 1-bar helmets. Terrifying. Alright, we got Bennett Edelman. Oh, God, it wasn't developing for me. Jack Ham getting in on the sack. And then typical Jack Ham fashion does the dribble between the legs taunt. Surprised they didn't have him doing the whip. You know, a guy that played football in the fucking 70s. Watch him whip. Watch Jack Ham nay. Cut that on a dime. Ah, it's picked off by fucking... There you go. It was picked off by the best way to describe that. We'll leave it at that. Come on, make better plays. Do you even want to be here right now, C4? Huh? Do you even want to be in the divisional matchup against the... Well, actually, I don't really because I hate the Patriots. But... And look at that Hogan fumble! Well, whatever. You know, just every time, it's something else. Like, this game was a loss before we even started. Let's be honest. Everyone on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is fucking incredible. With my luck of how just everything just doesn't work. Okay. Third down alert. Okay. Let's make a play. Let's try not to fumble, baby. Let's try not to fumble. Who am I? Like Gronkowski's the only guy, and they're just double coverage him the whole time. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, I guess it's still not that far out of reach. We get a touchdown here, down 10. Not too optimistic, but I'm pretty much just got to throw it to Gronkowski the entire time. Oh, look, and the game glitched on me. Won't let me hit the ball. Hit the ball? No? Okay, cool. Burn a timeout. Didn't want it anyway. Fuck, man. Come on, Madden. Sort your shit out, bud. People say I was down 17 last time I won. Yeah, and that was against the fucking Cincinnati Bengals. This is a Pittsburgh Steelers team that's like 99 overall, everything, and I got a guy that can't hold on to the fucking ball. Okay. Let's go slants, flats. Alright, we'll take that cheeky little touchdown there. 10-point game. How hard is it going to be to stop? Well, I mean, oh, never mind. I don't think Terry Bradshaw's a quarterback. We probably have Big... Yeah, there's Big Ben right there with his helmet on. Making sure he's wearing a helmet next time he rides a motorbike so he doesn't get a concussion or rape someone. Kick the PAT, because I guess this is a very influential moment. Alright. 10-point game, baby. Let's go. Try to make something. Chicken shit out of chicken salad. Why are you telling me to play these moments? No, that's pretty much it. My optimism of winning this game is significantly dropped. We got 4 minutes here to get a lot of points against the best team with these rosters. Edelman, of course, yeah, it should be just a normal catch and grab. No, I just gotta fall to the ground. Let's just eat a couple. And for some reason, look at this. I'm not gonna. The clock's gonna kill right now. Oh yeah, because I definitely want shoot the clock as my option here when I'm down all these points. Oh look, glitch again. Hear this shit? Hut the ball. No, cool. Didn't want to hut it anyway. No. Fuck's sakes, man. What is this shit? Is this like a play the moments glitch? Anyone else have this glitch? That's just me. You know? Oh, look, he actually held the ball here, so we're going to go ahead and make it so you can't hut it. Cool. Oh, that's an interception. Oh, maybe not. So I guess we can't go no huddle because they won't let me hut the ball. Gronkowski's having a career day here. We'll go empty stick because running backs are fucking pointless in this game. Hogan. You go to Hogan. Now we're going to Bennett. Let Bennett run that. Get in the end zone. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's just play the moments. This shit's fucking done. Let's be honest. Deep attack. Look at this. Yes, that's what I wanted. When I take over, when we have a chance, I want you to kill 30 seconds off the clock. Yes, and I also want to make it so when I go no huddle, I can't hut the ball. If you could do these things for me and let Kevin Hogan, fucking Chris Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Britt Hogan, whatever his ugly daughter's name is, Sheila Hogan, make a play. Let's go Pats Vert. Throw it to the end zone. Okay, Wes Welker, come up in the clutch. Oh, no, we're just going to fumble it. What's that, Brian Stork? Yeah, fuck off, man. Well, you know, that's the way she goes. Go ahead and Super Sim. So that's another failed experiment here in the Legendary rosters. So I hope you took some away from this, from seeing these entertaining teams play. Hopefully I was able to keep you entertained for almost 2 hours here. And I'm going to go watch the end of my Florida Gators get shit pumped by the Arkansas Razorbacks. But before I go, oh, look at that. They got a touchdown again. Another big-time touchdown. 41-yard touchdown run from Arkansas. As we wrap this up, here's a thing for you here. As a Canadian, you guys have a place called Kansas, correct? Kansas City Chiefs. So why is Arkansas not Arkansas? It's the exact same spelling. Is that just because people from Arkansas have sex with their sisters? Or is there something I'm missing here? That is your Canadian asking an American question of the video. And for the rest of it, thank you for watching. Hopefully you Patriots fans got a little joy out of seeing some of the all-time greats fall flat, but at least making the playoffs, and had a great finish to our wildcard match against the Cincinnati Bengals with Wes Welker coming up big. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for a live stream. This is kind of an impromptu one. Usually we're good for Tuesdays, and I will be back next Tuesday. So make sure that when this video goes live, you comment in the comment section below what team you want to see me do the next Legendary roster for on Tuesday. We may be back next Wednesday. Who knows? But, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys again for helping me grow at the rate that I'm going right now. It's at least like 100 subs a day, so it's fucking incredible. So thank you very much for that. And that will do it for me here today, guys. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out, and hope to God the Philadelphia Eagles win next day, which is tomorrow, or else I'm going to be a very sad panda. All right, later, guys.